Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 7, Episode 8 of Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, and we are continuing the journey of Bayor and Maggot. We're on quest number 6, Chapter 6, Part 1. Our quest is to find Merlin's last apprentice, Orin, to return the true Grail in our possession to the fabled city of Tuathan. So we're looking for the weird edge on the west of the Stampede. So we're in that mode now. I'm going to move, that men here has expired in the abandoned foul forest, so I'm actually going to move again our land over a bit. We're going to reduce our men here down by 1 each again. So put these on the top of the pile here. So men here 1, this is reducing to 3. We've never gone to the long barrow yet. This one is reducing 5. And timber wall. So we're also going to build up around this men here. And we'll go ahead and check that out. We also, just a coffee brewed. We also have the ability now to see around this area. So there's actually nothing out here. So this men here gives us access to 116 and 112. So let's go and try to add those in. 116. 112 is the Bloodied Glen. The Bloodied Glen. And 116. Do we have 116? 116 is Farshire is here. Farshire is here. 116. And I guess we also can, it's 106, I guess, is implied here. So we got the 4 Dweller Mounds here. So I guess we can cross to this. Oh, 4 Dweller Mounds is from the beginning of the game. So we're kind of coming full circle here. So we got the 4 Dweller Mounds. We're going to go down to Farshire. We're on Underwall. Let's go down to Farshire. Draw the blue encounter card when you enter this location. So let's go ahead and draw a blue encounter card. This one was supposed to be underneath here, I believe. So we got a blue encounter card for here. False accusation. An outsider is always a good scapegoat. So we've got to cast through the false accusation. We're going to try to prove our innocence and calm the crowd. So first of all, we're going to calm the crowd. Let's start with Bayor. Bayor is going to put in the following. Oh, no, that doesn't work. That one doesn't work. Let's go ahead and look. Oh, maybe this one will work. And it will also set up. So we get +1 from, we get 1 in one of these. So we get 2 up here from Bayor, calming the crowd. And then let's go ahead to Maggot. He can also continue with 2 more. So he's actually able to complete this in 1 round. And we've got the Holy Verse. Affinity is green. So we get our reward, which is 2 experience points and 1 reputation. Or 2 reputation and 1 experience. So 2 reputation, 1 experience each. We're doing quite well here. Got to clear this one out right away. Let's go ahead and do an exploration of Farshire. So Farshire, we will go ahead and look at the Book of Secrets here. Look at the exploration guide. Exploration journal is 116. 116. I think we've also been here before in the very beginning. Farshire, if you have Part 3 of Lost and Fallen status, Part 3 of Lost and Fallen status, Lost and Fallen, we don't have that. neither of us has it, so no Lost and Fallen status. Read 13, otherwise read on. Occupying a strip of land between the impossible walls of Tuathan and the sea, Farshire has always been an important trading hub and most prosperous farmholds. Believing that the All-Mother is responsible for all their blessings, Farshire inhabitants raised their town in the shadow of her sacred dolmen. As you approach the town, you notice armed patrols, doubled watches, and a long red war banner flapping the long hall at the top of the town. We visit the long hall. If we have secret card 16 in part 3 of War of Avalon, do we have War of Avalon status? We don't have part 3 War of Avalon status. If we have part 3 of Allies of Avalon, we don't have part 3. Do we have part 1? If we don't have part 1 or 2 of Enemies of Avalon, okay, we don't have that. If you have part 2 of Final Confrontations, we don't have that. What do we have? Diplomat status? No, we don't have that. So really we can only do ascend the dolmen, browse the market, or visit the long hall. We can browse the market or ascend the dolmen 6. The guards are at the top. Ascend the dolmen. Though bored, they seem content with their duty. After all, they could have been sent north with the rest of Farshire's forces to fight in an all-out war. If you have the Winds of Weirdness status, exploration ends. The Winds of Weirdness, we don't have it. Otherwise, read on. You chat with the guards briefly and direct your attention toward the views. To the north, the four-dweller wall cuts the land in half. Beyond stands the ancient capital of Tuathan, in a state of constant flux. Well, where is that? Tuathan is to the north, to the south. In a state of constant flux, overrun with the weirdness. The clouds of the weirdness also draw close from the west. In fact, perhaps you should worry Farshire inhabitants. To the northeast, you see distant gleams of the fabled Mirror Lake. Yeah, we see Mirror Lake here. Home of the Pale Lady. Even farther to the east, the highlands rise. You know Camelot lies there somewhere. We've been there. As you enjoy the views, you overhear two guards speaking about something strange they've seen in the south a couple of nights ago. A small battle took place there, involved kinds of magic and a strange booming sound, audible even here in Farshire. Search the sacred plains to the south and investigate the sightings. Exploration ends. Okay, so I guess that's going to wrap it up for us. We do get to do a dream here. So, and we'll go ahead and read the dream. It says, the ground stirs while giants heap more and more earth into a hole. Fear and sweat mark their faces, and they all mutter the same words as they work, like a protective spell. It's not until they lay the great stones of a dolmen atop the site that the ground's calm. Their arcane words are still rattling around your skull as you wake. Each character has a dream gains one magic. Well, that's always helpful. We gain a magic each. And that's going to end our turn. So in the end of this turn, first of all, we're going to have Maggot is not going to heal his terror. He's going to keep that to gain a magic, but he will heal this. So we'll take a food from each of them. That will also raise our health back up to here, raise our energy. It's going to decrease Beor's energy. And this heals, but his will also heal up to the top. Okay, so that's going to be that. I think for the next round, once again, I think that this is going to shift down more. So this is going to be gone by the next round or so, but we'll just move everything up for now. Right. 151. 151, and these all move up one. We have this here. I think we're going to have to go to the Four Dweller Mounds and spawn a new menhir here. That's going to be... I'm going to place this just as a placeholder for the burnt out menhir there. Crow's Nest is obviously still in play here. I'll just kind of leave it like that for now. But that's going to probably do it for the round. We'll see everyone in round number 9. This is going to be a long season here, season 6. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you in the next turn. Bye-bye.